No More Newbie here. In this video I'm going to show you how to add a green screen outro to your YouTube videos purely using Sharefactory on the PS4, so no PC needed at all, and it really gives a unique end to your video. I haven't seen anyone else do green screen videos on Sharefactory like this before, so I hope you find it useful. If you do, please hit the like button, do subscribe, and please use No More Newbie in the supporter creator code in the item shop. Thank you very much. So if you're not using an end screen at the moment, then now is the time to start. And if you're not familiar with what an end screen is, it's a 20-second clip that you can add to the end of all of your videos that will have the option for your viewers to watch more of your content or subscribe to your channel. So definitely something that will improve your views on your channel if you add it from now. So let's get into it. The first thing we're going to do is go to the Fortnite settings, and we're going to go to the video, and we're going to go to colorblind mode and turn that off. Also go down to replays and turn on record creative mode replays, and that will give us the option of making a green screen. So you're going to go into creative and just type in this map number here. I'll put it in the description for you as well, and that will take us to a green screen map. Okay, and it's CK Kids giant green screen, and I'll put a link to the video on their YouTube channel that tells you a bit more about this map. But very simply, you go into this map, which is completely a green screen building in effect, and what you want to do is go into this and start doing emotes for 20 seconds. Okay, probably do just over 20 seconds just to give us a little bit of leeway. And then just do as many emotes as you want to for 20 seconds, just to give you options if you decide to use a different one at a later point. So I've done various amounts here, and then once you've done that, all you need to do is leave creative, and then we can go on to the next part. So we want to now, when we're back in Fortnite, we want to go across to career, and we're going to go into the replays, which will show us the replay of what we've just done in that green screen there. Okay, so this is the one we had, and then just confirm, and then we can fast forward it through to get to the point where we're doing the emotes. And then what we're going to do is record these emotes so that it's saved on Sharefactory. So we're going to allow this to play through, and then we're going to pause it by using the triangle button just so that we can get the camera right. So what we will do is we'll pause it there, and then you want to push the right stick to change the camera. You see where it says drone free? That allows us to move the camera to wherever we want it. We push the left stick to change the to get rid of all the writing, and then we double tap the share button on the controller to start recording. Then we allow that to record all the way through all of our emotes that we did, and then when we've got to the end of it, we double tap the share button again, and you can see there it's ended the recording. That will be saved on Sharefactory. So that's the green screen part done. Now we want to do the background, and what we're going to do is just jump into any game, battle lab game, it doesn't matter, just allow the character to float to the floor and then come out of it, and that allows us to have a bit of footage to go into replays. So now we've gone into replays, we can pause the game using triangle and then go to drone free on the camera again, and now we can just film our background. So choose anywhere on the map and just push the camera button to slow, and then just get rid of all the writing using the left stick again. Do exactly what we did before, double tap share button and record a bit, and then end the recording. Do that for maybe 3 or 4 locations. I'm choosing 3, and then that will give us 3 lots of clips that we can then use to convert as a background. Then we go to Sharefactory and we choose whichever theme we want. We get rid of all these ticks, and the first bit we're going to do is the background. So these are our 3 clips for our background or our recordings. And as we open them up, we'll see that we've got our 3 clips here. So this one, first one is a bit longer because I was recording something else as well. So what you want to do is use the square button and then split clip to split the clips down and then delete the excess. And we want to aim to get these clips down to 20 seconds in total for the whole video. Okay, and that will be the same length of our end screen when we put it onto YouTube. Okay, so you just split it down. I'm going to just go ahead and do all this. You know how to do it now. So that's, there you go. You can see at the bottom it says 20 seconds. Now we've got 3 clips, and what I want to do, you could actually just do 1 clip or the 3 like we've got, as long as it totals 20 seconds. That's the main thing. But I'm going to split all of these clips into smaller clips, and then I'm going to move them amongst each other so that it's changing regularly between each of the locations that we recorded. So when we look at it now, you see that each of them are sort of intermingled a bit, so it just makes it for a bit more interest. Okay, now as they're playing through, you see it's quite jumpy between each clip because the scene changes. So what we want to do is smooth that out a little bit by using a transition. So we push add transitions and dissolves and crossfade, and now when we play that, it kind of fades between the two, which is a much more professional and neater sort of feeling to the project. So we go ahead and do that to all of them so that they've all got transitions between them. And once we're happy with that, push options on the controller and export to gallery. As soon as it's exported, then you can go to share later, and then we're finished with this. We could just push the circle, and we can either exit without saving or save project and exit in case you want to tweak it later. So then we come back to the main menu and we go to new project, and then we choose whichever thing we want as always, get rid of all these ticks and go to most recent, and we want to find our 20-second clip that we've just exported to the gallery, which is this one over here. So we click on that, push square to add to project and continue. So the next stage here is to add the track to the green screen. So we push the cross button and add track 2, and then push the cross again, add clip, and then we want to find the green screen that we recorded. Now I've got a few here, I'm just going to choose this one, and it's too long, so we want to trim it to the right size. So we just push the square button and go to trim clip, and then we can just use the left stick and right stick to bring it down to the right actual length of video. Okay, so we're going to bring this down. Now I'll do it there, but you can see it's too short, so I just need to bring that so that it's just within the main clip. And then once we've done that, we can push the square button, and we're just going to change the settings. Going to go to pip layout, and we want to choose full screen, and that's going to put the green screen completely over the top of the background that we recorded. And then we want to change it to green screen as well. Now if you find that you've got anything any green showing on the green screen, then you want to actually use the tolerance and feathering in the settings here like I've shown you now, and then that will just show you how to you'll see when there's green on there, and you can keep changing it until you've got it how you want it. So then you can use pan and zoom to move it around, so you've got the character in slightly different positions. Now I've moved it, instead of central, I'm moving it slightly more to the right because I'm going to have the video on the left, so we need a little bit more space for that. Okay, and then when we play it, there you go. So that's what it's roughly looking like there, so that will be absolutely fine. Okay, so now we have the option of using overlays to add some text. So what we can do is push the cross button and add overlay, go down to text, and what we want to do is just choose whatever words we're going to put. So I'm going to just put down the bottom, we're just going to put next videos to watch, just to encourage people to watch the next video, because that's what we want to try and achieve. When somebody's watched our videos, we want to try and encourage them to watch the next one, which is always awesome. So I'm just going to move this down. You can put the text effects to make it stand out. It's worth having a border around the outside. And then text duration, we want throughout the whole 20 seconds. And then what we'll do is we'll just add a small arrow underneath as well to add something pointing to the videos to watch next. So stickers, find the arrows you want, and then just click on it and add it into place. So we'll just move this down towards the bottom. You don't have to do this, it's totally up to you. And then now if you want to add 2 videos, make that arrow so that it finishes lower down than it is, because the way I've done it, you can only have room for adding 1 video. So if you're going to do 2 videos, just make that arrow so it doesn't go any higher than the text. Once you've done it, export to gallery again and share later and save project and exit. So as we've named it before, we know that when we add a new project, like we're going to show you an example, when you do your video, whatever your video may be, you then choose your video. So let's imagine this video here is my actual video, okay, and then at the end of it, your video is completely done. You just push add clip, and then you go to your new outro, which you've saved already, and then you can just add this to every video from that point onwards, so you don't have to keep on making the outro every time. Always put a transition between the end of your video and your outro to make it nice and tidy. So that's our video complete. You just upload it from Sharefactory to YouTube like you normally would, and then we go to YouTube and we go to our contents, and there's our video sat there ready. So we click on details, and down the right hand side is a section called end screen. So you want to click on end screen, and this is where we just decide what we want showing on our end screen. So you can choose any of these templates. I'm going to choose this one with one video and the subscribe button. So totally up to you out of the options. Click on that one. We can drag the video to wherever we want it to be, and I'm going to move it so that the arrow is pointing to it. And the subscribe button on the right hand side, I've just moved slightly up so that it's more level. And there you go. You have the end screen on there at the end of your video, and you just repeat this process for all your videos you upload from now on. Just save it and then publish it when you're ready. And then you've got a nice new outro on your videos, which will encourage your viewers to watch more of your content. So on screen is a video that you might want to watch next, but if you found this useful, do hit the like button, do comment below to let me know. If you haven't subscribed already, then please do. And thanks very much for watching, and bye.